had 7 out of 11 games here in their last trips to Jackson, so that goes well for the one.
And that's what we're doing, Jackson State, long-time rival, Jackson State, but the new closing fifth rivalry is Jackson State versus Alabama State. These two the fans they don't entertain the fan bases, don't entertain they respect each other. There's real tips from here, and these two teams take on in recent times.
There's a lot of context that we can provide for that. That's the broadcast, and Mr. Mario Jackson for the carry. John on the belly, live today with Silver doing 13 teams in the the swag overall. Infinite players are going to play, obviously, a critical part.
Yeah, you need to.
Sanders trying to get away.
Going against Alabama State.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
From the gun, the ground game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Cannon.
Go,
And that's
baby.
going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flag to be third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll get down and put a stop on this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Active hands in the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Poe.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To throw. It's Cannon.
Get it out. Get it out. Oh, stop.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is complete near the sideline, but they'll lose yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again.
Come on.
The throw to the outside is complete.
Oh.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Setting up for a 1st and 10 for 26. Here's the handoff. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete as he tries to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The loss of 2. You see Ricky Joseph is not pleased.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive.
Come on, two.
Dropping back, it's Morgan. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too. And he's got a first down.
Are y'all ready to play now?
Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10.
Y'all ready to play, bro? Come on, let's go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They want to get this defense on its heels. They go right back to it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run. I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The give out of the gun. They picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs, man. If you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way than offense.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, that one goes incomplete, and certainly the quarterback can help his receiver out a little bit by trying to slow him down and make a more accurate throw, but that didn't have a shot at staying in bounds.
They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Cannon. Got a man, it's Pope. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Here on today's experiment to
First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, down the throw. Shoots it to the left. Working the middle. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down at 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. This defense has been handling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my God!
He got loose all dragged down.
Oh, that hard work.
Let's see if they can get the defense on its heels in the first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, let him get in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock him out of field goal range.
Come on, you gotta get it.
It's Cannon.
You gotta get him.
Makes the grab. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And that's not the way they want to end the
They
drive.
can't move the ball, stop
Ready,
defense.
and your field goal kickers coming through, putting 3 points on the board.
First down to plus territory now.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes
So
it.
good.
Breaks again to the 20. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Yes, sir.
Back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative. And now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Senior from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Right in that ball coach, bro.
Yeah, you want to see for at least the GSU.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on first and 10 from the 20.
I mean, starting to show cracks. It can be just a little bit of freight train. So they want to stand still for his first drive and let him know you can't play.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Throws for the tight
Oh
end.
my God, bro, this thing is nuts. We can't do this. Stay on.
Made the play
Stay on it. Stay on it.
to make one on the return. He'll have
Can't
to
do
settle
nothing,
for
boy.
running the offense.
Go, bro.
From the 26.
Go.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Stay on it, bro.
He'll try to take it back.
Hold on, bro.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
Off-play action on first down. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Leaves it with the back.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went
Yeah, let's just go, bro.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make the play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big playmaker.
And money down, third down, finally. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The give on the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Cannon. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's caught. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to pound it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it at halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick.
Looking to take a shot. Snags it. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go into halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvey. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the open. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start off the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Morgan. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive
Yeah, all game, bro. All game, man. They run on these boys.
Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard, just hand it off to your back and go to work.
They'll try the run.
Come on, man.
They'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Slithers into space. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get in. He's got to take care of himself.
Good job, bro. Good job, bro.
Nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense. But you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
That's up.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the...
And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and set his offense up at the 24.
This will kind of just save it to the right. Most of the other guys in the past that does not make a difference with the right.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Cannon. Looking down the middle. He's a big tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gain to open things up, they'll put it in play for the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go with a direct snap. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 35. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery.
I know it seems like an easy reach and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Trying to play action. Oh, and he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Finds his target down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to trial it on. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And that is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, The field goal miss, make great, and this kickers have improved the last couple of years, but he left some points on the scoreboard there.
Opening play of the drive for the 39. Little overreaches out of the stands early in its false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Y'all the same get right.
Scanning the field, it's Morgan. Pocket breaking
Get out of
down. He'll pull it down and run.
there. Get out of there. Let's go. Let's go. I believe it.
Oh, space.
Good shit.
No one's going to get it. Touchdown.
One more believe it.
So nice to be an offensive coordinator. You got a guy that can do this. Unbelievable job scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it. Running a long way and scoring.
Yeah, what I was talking about, baby. Third down, Jackers.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
Good job, baby.
And for a quick update, let's go Kevin Connors in the studio. All right, guys, got the score on Monday.
In the face, man, Gardner Jr. turned for it as the start. Again, if Stripper can put this one off, and you see it fall off his head, so Stripper puts that out 2 yards further down his blocks.
Regardless, the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 points. The sport is as healthy as ever.
How about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game.
Yeah, done by Cody Ball. A manageable third down. Good job of getting some yards after that contact, leaping forward to rack up a couple more. It is third down, but they'll want to make sure they get this one. So again, the way Sturfa's throwing the ball with confidence, they're probably going to try to get something out the flat, just stretch to get to that big marker out there for the first down. Stumble will keep it and takes it. Parker Stumpa, the red shirt freshman, shows his elusiveness, goes for 20. How about this? The great fake in the middle of the kid, fresh off the bench, looking good through the air, looking great with his legs, but that was just a great fake to make the defense fight, and then he just almost broke this one free. I think if he just kept running left, he could have outrun that guy in the end zone, but I like the effort there. He's looking strong. First down and goal from the 6. Miller, Bryant comes in behind the play. Usually in the area of the hole, that's what it's better than that.
Number 65. Getting off number 3. First down.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field. The last time they had him at the missed field goal ruined the drive.
I got
The shotgun,
There go.
they go to the ground. This has been happening
Right there.
all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9.
We continue on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Cannon. Makes the catch.
Come on,
And
man.
they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll
There
be
you go.
plenty for the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it. Because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one.
Come here. Come here.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's go.
Man
Hold on,
down
go,
on the
go some
play as
back.
the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Take it back.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw the QB on the out route. You've got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down, facing that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting up. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. As a result, now,
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just need to crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, looking for more. Breaks away on the back. The 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
This coaching staff is trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy's had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I'll see.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
Good shit, Tigers. Let's go, bro.
They'll be able to get off
Keep that defense
one
up,
play
man.
before quarter's end.
Now we need a pick.
It's Cannon. Right down the middle. He's got it.
Come on, man.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big to agree.
No.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays, and who can home that W.
So we'll take a break. First quarter has got to the deals. When we get back.
Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, God. Okay, man.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage.
Oh, my God.
Where you're trying to get two bodies,
Oh, my God.
forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's 1st and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. Trying to pound it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal.
Smart, be smart.
Looking to fire. Rushes
Be smart.
and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal.
Smart, be smart.
Create that negative. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. They want to be conservative. They want to be aggressive either way.
Be smart.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still, it's an 8-point game.
Well, everybody thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They want that clock to run.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. It's a one-possession game in the 4th. Looking to throw, it's Cannon. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Poe.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Makes the grab. Nice move. Creates some space. And he's brought down after a nice game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Snags it over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the 1st down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The give to the left side. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Man, it wasn't scared with that still is.
By the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Line gets set, first down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David